Protesters interrupted a town hall where a medal was to be awarded to a 100-year-old veteran, Dario Ruscio, who served 5 tours during World War II. He crashed his plane in the Pacific, but they crashed his moment. How brave.
I can't breathe! 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 And I love you! And I love you! And I love you!
Yeah, they're the real heroes, not Ruscio, who risked his life so these twerps could marginalize it, as he had to ask permission to talk.
Give me a chance. Give me a chance. At least let's show a little respect for this occasion. Now, I am accepting this on behalf of all of the people who died in World War II. They are the true heroes.
True. My, how we have fallen. Meanwhile, black brunch demonstrators stormed restaurants to target white spaces to protest police violence. They yelled at diners, shouting, quote, "Every 28 hours, a black person in America is killed by the police." This is a figure debunked more times than the Loch Ness Monster. Meanwhile, one black American is murdered by a black offender every 4 hours, dwarfing their inflated chant. The protesters aren't just fudging numbers, they're ignoring more troubling statistics. Call the protesters rude, but they justify all behavior in the name of the greater good, in this case, that Black Lives Matter. But is there a person brunching in Manhattan who disagrees with that? But more important, there isn't a cop alive who disagree either. Forget that half the NYPD is non-white, which the shouters conveniently do. If black lives didn't matter to cops, why in God's name does their presence save black lives? The stats speak for themselves. As murder rates drop, it's clear black lives matter. It may be more to the cops than the co-eds tweeting their latest proud selfie. So, Bobby, why are they so rude? Is that because they believe any cause warrants any behavior?
Well, it was a despicable action in every way you could possibly define it. But the way this described is people on the left. I'm on the left. I find that despicable. You're talking about a very marginal number of people on the left. It does not represent liberals in this country, all of whom are as appalled as you are by what happened.
All right, well...
Where are they? Like, where's the liberal that's standing up and saying, knock it off?
Me? I just did.
Okay. Well...
So,
no.
Yeah? Oregon, right? And New York, right? Try that in Oklahoma, or Kansas, or somewhere, or Texas, or some places in the Midwest. Walk in on a group like that there and see what happens. The problem is, the coasts are just way too liberal, Bob. Anyway, it's like it's the liberal left. These people, and Dave's right. Where are the voices? Where are the
Well,
leaders?
first of all, the senator and the congressman spoke out himself. They were to talk from the 4 or 5 members of the Black Caucus said something about it. So I mean, maybe you could say that nobody speaks out about it, but I don't think that's right.
Yeah, but...
And it doesn't represent the left. I mean, you've got to get that out of your head, Dan. Every time you pick and choose things like this,
But
you say that represents the left.
something on the right, or sometimes someone does something, a fringe far right does something.
No, Ferguson.
Say that's all.
Ferguson
What if you want to still not give respect?
Ferguson reflects all the police.
That represents the right.
All right.
Yeah, but...
Kimberly, you're a brunch expert. These protests operate on the idea that only white people brunch. These protesters are truly living in the 1980s. I know. Have they been to a brunch?
Puerto Ricans brunch too, very festively, as a matter of fact. Yeah, look, I think this was just the height of disrespect. When the comments from the mayor and Bratton, this is who's selfish, who's disrespectful. This man who has fought and served our country was trying to honor also those that have fallen in World War II, and instead they ruined it. They destroyed it. For what? Because of their ignorance, because their facts don't even support their chant. That's the problem.
Danny, you know what my theory is. They learned this on campus.
Right.
They're taught to mobilize.
Every campus is like this.
Where else did they get this?
Well, that's my point, is that somewhere they're getting this type of leadership and being encouraged.
Liberal groupthink on campuses.
No, come
But I
on.
haven't-
Yes, it is.
You wouldn't get a liberal group on a campus that would condone that for the...
What do you like? If a conservative goes and speaks, they throw pies at them.
It wasn't 5 people. It was like, however many, it was like, 100 people. That's a lot. 70-year-old woman.
Yeah, make it look like
No
it.
one?
Maybe they should apologize. I doubt they will.
Also, can I say I don't like brunch.
You know, I'm not a
It's
bruncher.
too long,
I don't like brunch either.
right in the middle of the
You
day.
gotta wait for the table because no one wants to get up. And when people are brunching, they're always like, they look at you while you wait and they're going like, you're not getting this table.
I'm getting yelled at because you're
You
not
should
getting
probably
the
go to
segment.
brunch with me.
All right, I will. But you get every table. Next on the 5, Geraldo Rivera has a new boss and he's trying not to get fired.